All right, guys, welcome back to Vine and Ruby Reacts. We're finna get into the 90-day episode, part 2. Let's jump right into it. If you're new here, why don't you go on and just subscribe? If you're a peekaboo, I challenge one of y'all. No, three. Three of you peekaboos who peek on the regular to hit the subscribe button and the notification button. But just to subscribe for the peekaboos, because we don't want to ask them too much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyways, guys, good day. Let's play. Let's laugh and have fun. Let's get started. So Stevie picks Mahdi up from the airport. She acting all nervous, shy, like a little giggly girl, covering her eyes. She asks him how, his parents doing when they sit down. He says his parents ain't too happy with him leaving and the way that he left. He's already looking depressed at the airport. Meanwhile, she's like, give me a kiss, hug me, whatever. She in another place. She don't even see his unhappiness. So as they leave in the airport, he's sightseeing, looking at America. He's shocked that he don't see people on the street. You always see people. So they leave in the airport and he sees girls walking at night. And he asks Stevie, is it okay for ladies to be walking at night? And she's like, yeah. She ain't even paying attention to the type of question he asked her. Mm-hmm. And he's like, but is it okay for them to be wearing that? Now they had skirts on, you could see their legs. And she was like, yeah. She's not even understanding how extreme this is to him yet.
Nope.
Like he was really shocked that he saw girls walking at night.
Because it must be like illegal over there. Because he was like, is it legal for them to be walking?
Like you can't do that. Says a lot. So he says America gives you a taste of everything bad that you want. It's kind of cool. Like all of this stuff you could do, see, that we take for granted, they can't do that. And he gets into that later. So as he's laying there with Stevie, he notices the American flag outside the window. And he talks about in his country, it's always being burned, ripped, or tortured in some way. He feels such a sense of freedom and peace seeing it like that, and there's no dramatic event happening while he's witnessing, because every time he see it, it's going through a beating. Right now, it's just blowing in the wind, minding his business, and that was unreal for him. Wow, people take this flag stuff real heavy.
It do,
like a jersey or something, like a team they playing on.
Oh yes. It was like a golden rule, or it was a sin if you let that flag touch the ground. Shit. But it's a lot of trauma behind that flag.
I remember when they used to make you say a Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Yes. What? Like it was mandatory.
Yes. In school.
In school. So he talks about, dang, he worries about if he goes back to Iran and being arrested for being a traitor, going to America like that. Possibly being, detained. He mentions how would she feel if he went back to visit his parents and he wasn't able to return. And she's like, why are you thinking about it? Because I'll be so sad because we went through all this just to get this visa to come here. Like literally, you shouldn't even been thinking about that. If we did all this, if this was in your mind, she's saying. When she got a point, but I mean, he's going to miss his family. It's day one. You should expect it. You should expect it for the next 14 days. I think it takes you 2 weeks to get snapped out of being homesick. Normal is a week. For the extremists, 2 weeks. Good 14 days. You can't sit in the house. You got to go see the city. You got to get out and do things in order to get familiar with it and find new things to do so your mind ain't on it.
Right.
Yeah. So that was Stevie and Mahdi. Basically, their story for this episode, nothing much. He just looked like he ain't gonna make it.
Right.
He looked depressed, big time.
Yes. He looks really sad. He looks homesick. He looks heartbroken. Because they didn't leave on the best of terms.
He misses family.
Yes, very much.
Shekinah and Sarper. So Sarper comes back from immigration and he's playing a joke on Shekinah and he's telling her that immigration wouldn't let him into America because it'll be hard for the other Americans because of how good he looked. Because it would be trouble for the other Americans. And Shekinah asks him why. And he says because it would not be fair to the others because he is so handsome. So she laughs at him and pushes him and realizes he got approved for the visa. So they're excited. He's happy. And I don't think he knows why he's happy, because he's just happy because she's happy. Because he's not happy about it.
No. I don't think he ever wanted to leave his country. He never had plans to like move to another country. So he really don't want to come to the U.S.
Nope.
And be away from his family.
So he goes over, he sits down, he's having the, tea-sized shade drinks with his family. And he's telling his parents he got approved for the visa. And she wants to know when he'll be leaving. And he was like, soon, suddenly. They're shocked. The mom's kind of upset. The cousin says to Shekinah, give them a minute. It's news. And Shekinah feels like she's the bad guy for this because she's taking them away. You're not a bad guy, Shekinah. You marrying your dude. But you could stay back with his family. Mm-hmm. You ain't close to yours. And what is this job you got? Is it seasonal? Because how you get to be away from it while you filming like this? Like, I don't know. So his father want to know, like, what do we do? How do we come to see you? We need to get our visa so we could be a part of the wedding. And he tells his parents they won't be a part of the wedding. And they won't be able to come get their visas. And he can't come back. He don't know when he'll be able to come back while this is going on. And they're very sad about that. Mm-hmm. Even though they attended his wedding in Turkey, they really want to support him and be there for him in America too. Good parents, man. I ain't even gonna lie. So that was Shekinah and Sarper. They're going to be preparing to come to the States. Stay tuned next episode to see them get to America. Gregory and Joan. Now, Gregory likes bacon, but he's just nasty if you ask me, because the dough flying all over his face, and he just slapping it back off, throwing it into the thing, and rolling it back in. Just nasty. Mm-hmm. He lives with his mom. Wow. But okay, maybe they don't move out in his culture until they got a wife. But they ain't roll with it. I'm just clowning. Now, he used to be 480 pounds, but he lost a lot of weight. I'm going to say because Joan got on his ass. What you say?
I'm going to say the same thing.
Joan got on his ass.
Oh, yes.
Joan get shit done. He don't want Joan on him. I think he lived with his mom because he don't want to deal with the pressures of life. But we'll get back to that too.
Oh yeah, he don't even have a what do you call that? A traditional job, like or any type of 9 to 5. He don't have a regular job. These people that make you think they doing stuff all day by doing little odd things. Like, I changed the trash, Mom. I found a way. I brought some food in here from the pantry can in there. Like, little things off your back. They mean and matter, but it make a person feel like they're not going to be useful without you around. Like, you're going to be good. Mm-hmm. Mom going to be good. You could go. But anyways, it's him and his mom. And if you don't plan on having a girlfriend, it worked great. So they show him going around the different parts of the neighborhood, giving people bread that gets bread from him, or he gives extra bread. I don't know. He need a lot of love, I think. A lot of attention. He's taking the bread to him with his bare hands. Or in this tub with no lid on it. Mm-hmm. No wrapper, no nothing. Just nasty. Yep.
You, bro, keep it. Just keep it. Got your whole hand on it and everything. So let's get into how he met Joan. He fell asleep on the plane. He was talking to this guy from Uganda for hours. The guys invited him back to Uganda. And
he actually not just fell asleep on the plane, but how you gonna sleep on somebody? Like, you don't know them?
Oh, no.
Huh. How you gonna be?
Right up off me.
No. Fell asleep on the dude, became friends with him, flew him out there.
Yeah, the guy told him come out. So he did go out one time, and he met this girl, Joan. He was talking to her about his weight, nothing much, and how he was working on himself. Anyways, he had a good time when he was out there. He goes back home a year later. He's been thinking about this girl and how he let her get away. He looks on Facebook. She messages him. They start talking. He goes out there. He proposes to her. And he's back home. And now they're working on their K1. And she's going to be coming to stay there with him and his mom. until they get their own place. That's pretty much Greg's story. But she's a director over there.
Yes.
She's giving up shit to be with him. She's sacrificing.
Mm-hmm.
Now the mom says she admits to babyfying him. She washes his clothes, fixes his food, cleans his room, you name it.
Yep.
The mom feels he gonna be taken advantage of. I don't know what she feel like that already. He don't got nothing to be taken advantage of about.
Right.
He's offering shit but a bed that I could get back where I was at and have my own place alone. Now the mom mentions to him, I don't want to hear anything sexual. I don't need it in my mind. I don't want to hear no creaks, no moans, no sounds, no nothing. I just don't want to hear nothing. Please, I'm your mama. I don't want to hear it.
Because that's why y'all gonna be sleeping in separate bedrooms.
And he don't want to do that.
And you ain't told that girl yet that your mama said that.
So she asked him would he consider separate rooms. She was very nice in asking him how he felt about that. Consider.
Because she's laying it down.
She ain't laying nothing down.
She is. If he didn't consider it, still was gonna be that. She's just kind of trying to be nice about it. Yeah.
He don't see the point because afterwards in 60 days they gonna be married anyways and he gonna be knocking it out. So why now? We might well let us get comfortable now. Get used to the beds are creaking. I don't want to bang it out while my mom's in the house. I don't want her to hear the I don't want to hear the girl. I don't want to have to cover I don't want none of that. I don't want to cover my old lady mouth. None of that. You got girls that they don't give up when they don't care. And what are you gonna do?
They just gotta let it out. It gotta come out.
You're gonna be shocked, like, girl, why you did that? I'm sorry. Well, you gonna be mad at the girl that you was the boss? Like, it's just a tough, complicated situation.
And sometimes you can't help it. Like, as the girl, sometimes you can't help it. Like, you can't leave the sound in.
I never heard. I don't understand that. Really,
you can't leave the emotion in. You gotta let it out. It has to come out. You're even trying to just breathe and not with a sound, but a sound will come out with it. You did not mean to do it, but you're just trying to be low key, but the sound just comes out with, but the sound will come out with it.
Nah, like you got to be so like, oh, I don't want to see my mother or my mother-in-law or whoever the party is outside the room after I finish. I don't want to do. Like, that's on my mind, so you're not gonna let it out.
No.
You why is it the dude could be quiet, but the girl can't?
I don't know. It's always been like that.
But sometimes, you know, they got girls with their own stories. Girl, I'll be quiet, it be his ass.
Yeah, you hear those stories.
Nigga, you gonna be up in there making all that damn noise or not? Like, do they got girls saying, you shut up, you won't. You be quiet now, because you don't know how to act. No.
They have some stories like that, but no.
I want to talk to them girls. I got a lot of questions for you, but I'm gonna start with my audience. If you ever been one of those girls where your man is making all kinds of noise and it's not you, tell me in the comments a story. We need to go live. We need to start going live so we can talk to them live and answer. Cause I got questions. We'll be here. We'll be snacking and cracking.
Yes.
Cracking me laughing, cracking up. So if he don't see the point in the 60 days, does it even matter if they're going to be married in 60 days? Or maybe y'all not going to make it and I don't get to hear no noise.
Exactly.
And you taking that from me by trying to hit it now.
Yeah.
And I'm saving her from wasting her time and getting hurt and you if it don't work out.
Yes.
But some people feel like the sexual part is a part of the 90 days. When we see it
is.
Well, some people are like, I don't want to do it with you until I get married. You might be playing games on me.
Then you know it. Then you know when you're dealing with that type of chick. You know when you're dealing with someone like that. And they'll tell you straight up. 9 times out of 10, they're not about to pop it up on you that you're not getting none in this 90 days. No, they already told you.
That's if some people.
So 9 times out of 10, it's not a surprise you're not getting none from that chick. She'll tell you.
Now, while he's saying he ain't paying rent and need to respect his mom, it's a bit too much to ask for that. I hope Joan don't sleep with him, so it makes him rush and get a apartment. Oh well, I do get his point, but as long as you've been living with your mom, you ought to be an established man.
Yeah,
like for real. So you're not even. I don't even want to hear yours. I would hear it if you like, babe, I'm close to being near buying. In 2 years, I'm gonna be ready to buy. Not 2 years ready to go to an apartment.
Right.
You don't have shit then. And I would want to know what you was. I would no longer be interested because what do you do with yourself? I don't want to come build you up.
Exactly.
You should, but some people don't have time in their life to take you from here to get you there. If we gonna get an apartment in 2 years, we need to be going to the apartment now. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yes, he should have been prepared more. He should have got a stable job. If you want to bake loaves of bread for the community, go right ahead. You still have time to do that. You know, to me, that seemed like it's a hobby anyway. But you could have got a steady job, had some money to the side, prepared for this girl to come here.
You know what my initial thought is, though? If you're going to have like a 90-day time to experience if you and this person go good in a marriage together, I feel like you need your own Airbnb for those 90 days. You don't need nobody in it.
Right.
Like, you knew for months or a month or right away, y'all been feeling that y'all for however long y'all was waiting. Some people waited a year. Some people waited 3 years. Some people waited 4. Some people still waiting. Some people waited max a year, 2 years. So in that time, since you filled it out, you should have said, okay, as soon as I get back to the States or day one of the application is in, I need to get my 90 days for the Airbnb for when they get approved so that we able to live in that place for 90 days in peace, uninterrupted. Nobody in our business. I don't have a haggling mom breaking my shit up. I'm not looking like I can't provide on my baby man. She got her own room. She ain't sharing nothing with nobody. It's a go. For 90 days, we could see what's up with us. So Greg don't think that Joan is using him because she has a bachelor's degree and she is a director in Uganda. Is he using her? Is he expecting her to come here? Like, I'm going to get her a visa and then she going to take care of me and her.
Maybe so, but here in the States?
Why? Yeah, once she get her green card and she able to work, them people come here and get degrees. They already come with degrees. She going straight to work. So him recognizing that is good, that, hey, she ain't using him because she don't need him. But it could sound like when you mention her bachelor's degree, that she going to be head of the house because you don't got nothing but a high school diploma.
Right.
I don't know, bro, but it ain't about to go like that, and you know it. This is what he telling his friend while he changed the plumbing at her house, probably for free, just for a pat on the back. He's there checking it out for her, and these are the questions she's asking him about the girl, and this is what he's thinking. So as he leaves his friend's Laura's house, where he's doing plumbing at, he starts to cry. He's crying because he don't think he financially ready to take care of Joan yet. But you ready to hit it and sleep in the bed in the back room, but you're not ready to be a man. This is why he's staying home with his mom. Mm-hmm. He's scared of the pressures of life and taking care of bills and making decisions because he has no discipline and he just wants somebody to do it for him. I don't know if he got other family members or friends who would take him in, but you're going to have to, bro, if something happened to your mom, unless she's going to leave the house to you.
It's like he don't want to grow up.
Like a dude crying that they don't want to provide is a huge sign. He is not a man. Leave him alone.
Yeah, that ain't just a red flag. It's burning in flames.
Girl, it's a big red flag. Joan, run. But I'm sure you ain't gonna take you long to straighten this shit out. Or run. Mm-hmm. Could you believe Mina said she felt lonely in the big old house? Girl, when you want a shoebox, you act like you all used to exquisite taste, and then when I offer you a nice fancy home, it's too big.
Right.
Girl, for you and your son and daughter,
right,
it's too big. And for the stepchildren when they come to sleep over, that's too big.
That is not too big.
Girl, Amina, grow up.
Like she's just getting there and already with the shit. Already. She's just not grateful. She's not appreciative that her daughter even has her own room. And her son, whenever he comes, he has his own room.
Anyways, guys, people be ending it because they mama and the girl kept going at it, or because they couldn't get a job. Like, why we met with this? You knew for years I was coming. Like, it take you could go to McDonald's or any job. Some men can't, they too big. But you can go to any job and after 3 months have enough for your Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like, okay, boom, I got the Airbnb set for when they get approved.
Yep. He an able body. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He could have got a job and prepared and done that.
Exactly.
And it not be no type of bullshit between them two of getting to know each other, seeing if they could, surpass the 90 days and get married. It's like, now I got to deal with your mama. Like, it's just this damper here. Like, I'm living with her. I can't really open myself up fully to you and how we would be living together and see how that would really be. You're not giving it a 100% shot at this.
I mean, at least a 90-day Airbnb.
Yeah.
Or hotel, what do you call those ones?
Like a stay.
Like
homestead.
Yeah, like a homestay. Like, come on. She could cook in her kitchen. You could see how she is as a wife, how she clean up, how she shower, how y'all interact. All that is on some type of scrutiny. All that is under scrutiny and a lot of viewpoints being projected into the experience at the very beginning. Renee and Chitty, they should have had a 90-day whatever. If I'm coming here to see it, some people's stories be lies, but maybe they should have had a place next door to the sister. Or maybe they should have had an Airbnb where they had their own place, but the sister had one too. You accommodated the sister and husband who are 2 doors away or whatever in their area, so nobody out of their element of getting back and forth to work and going on with their daily life. She should have been able to have that if you don't want to be like in somebody's back room in a bunk bed or in a bed, grown as trying to make decisions and be quiet.
I get it. I do. But Chitty's situation,
he's different, but this guy right here is crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing is wrong with this dude. Why is you just baking bread and selling it to the community?
He ain't. He giving it out for free. Like it's leftover bread he don't need. Here you. Just for nice hugs and pats on the back. Like he need.
No, they paying him for the loaf of bread.
Girl, please. Not the way he delivering that bread. No bag, nothing.
You see,
he doing a lot of freebies. I bet that lady paid him to do the plumbing on the next episode too.
Well, that's his friend.
Everybody his friend. And when you like that, you basically a goofy. Because you around here doing a bunch of free shit. And you like, you really could have a 8-hour shift job the way you going around looking for praises from people by giving them freebies. Your boss will be proud to big you up too with a nice check in your 2 weeks.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's just lazy.
See?
And don't want to do anything and want to just live at home with mama and still try to get some.
You wouldn't get nothing but an application from me. Moving on to the next couple. Juan and Jessica. So Jessica picks Juan up from the airport, and of course they about to go to the hotel, and of course they all in one room. Her, Juan, the children. She couldn't have get one where the doors are separated like a suite. She too could have prepared all this time for this one day to go stay at this hotel, even if it's just for one day. They could have had an Airbnb or something. He's like, what? Because he wanted some. If you want me to be not getting none the whole time I'm on the boat, when I come in, I want some that night. And she's talking about, yeah, you getting a taste of parenthood. Baby's all in the bed with us, in the bed over there, whatever. No sense of privacy. Like she's ready to stick it to him what parenthood is like. And I think she gonna have a rude awakening because that's wrong.
Yeah.
If you stay at home and I'm coming home from work, I'm off. I'm not gonna completely abandon parent duties, but I'm not taking them on today, this week, nothing. I'm off. I'm just getting off from work. Let me be off. I'm not gonna be the one finna rotate with you I'm being off. I'm off
trying
work.
To acclimate. I'm trying to get comfortable here. I'm trying to fill it out. You know, this is my new home now. I need to get adjusted before you just start putting me to work, you know, being the babysitter or whatever I got to do. Like she kept on with, oh, like, you're going to be able to handle it? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Like, you scared him off.
And he probably ain't even thinking nothing wrong, but you bringing it up. He ain't said nothing. Mm-hmm. He keeping all his thoughts to himself, but we see them. So the next day when they wake up, they go on this long drive. They go from morning till nighttime when they get home. And when they get there, he realizes there's no privacy. There's no doors on her bedroom door. The children, she down there with them, and they could yell and talk to her at night, call her name. It's just no door. He said it ain't look like this on the phone because he wouldn't have agreed to do this. Mm-hmm. You say you don't pay attention too much on the phone. You don't see things in the reality that it actually is. Why she don't got a door? Girl, this ain't got nothing to do with being a parent. This weird. You could have a door. You had a man coming, you should have a door. Oh, I would put a door up the next day if I was in.
Oh, yes.
Or make your decision.
Sure. A door is going up. A door is going up.
Ain't no way.
I bet you a door is going up. He's putting a door up. And I can't believe the children's room is right there.
Without a door. He has to literally pass through their room to shower or go upstairs and shower. And she said he ain't going to want to do that. If they decide to have sex, the boys can literally just walk in and see the whole thing. Yeah. Because there's no door. And they literally have joined rooms. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, a door's going up tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Where I'm out. You decide. A door or your marriage. You risking one of them seeing us, and I'm trying to completely 100% avoid it. You trying to not have sex? Is something you want to tell me? Is this the way you telling me? Something not working? What's up? No way.
She's definitely not making it like a priority. You know, him being there, him being a man, him not having none and I don't know how long, and now y'all able to be together. No, you have the kids there. I don't know. That's crazy.
Mark and Mina. So Mark got the entire house ready for Mina. He flies in his plane to pick her up. They all side hugging. He reunites with his child. They fly back to the crib that he has all laid out, ready for her to just move in ready. It's a home.
Mm-hmm. Little Marie, she's so cute.
Now her son's passport is still processing. His wasn't ready when all of theirs was ready. So she left him with a friend. I don't understand why his passport was ready. If you did it all at the same time, I guess it can happen. But they should have scheduled this to where when everybody's passports are ready. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that's so we're going to get to, I'm sure there's going to be more about that. Because her son even said, maybe you prefer you, Aaliyah, and just Mark. And she tells her son, no, baby, I don't have control over administration. So she promises to herself that she's going to be going back if this takes too long. She ain't staying without her son. Rightfully so. I wouldn't have left without him, to be honest.
Right.
I understand how immigration paperwork go. Y'all had to go when y'all got your passports, but I don't know if it was the day of. Because I just don't get how the son wasn't, why there's a complication to his unless the father don't want to let him. I don't know.
That might be, or whenever they was doing her paperwork, they figured that the child can just come. It was just coming.
We saw what happened with Gino, but his daughter made it. A girl. So Mark is showing Amina around the crib, and she feels like the house is stuck because she see a picture of his wife, of his family, like the brother Jordan and her brother in the room that her son's gonna sleep in on the wall, and she finds another picture in the house, and she's fucking burnt up. She ready to go because she feel like the lady is all around the house saying, hey, you in my sheet. You in my sheet. Welcome, welcome. Which I get it. But this is his daughter's siblings. So there should be pictures of her siblings in their room. Or one more in the house. I don't feel like there was nothing wrong with that. Except, and those are his children. Unless she's saying only have pictures of the children with you in it. But then when the children come to the house, they should have memories and pictures of the home, of them in it. And there's only 2 left. So this is going to be a maturity thing. Because you can't ask the man to take that out of there.
Right.
He has children.
Yeah. 1, 2, or 3 family type photos around the house with her in it. It's okay. Other than that, no, it's not about to be a whole collage of y'all family with her in it. Maybe 3, 4 of them, and they family photos, very sentimental. Okay, keep it, and it can stay up. That's as far as my maturity level is gonna go with it. 3, 4 family pictures, they can be there. I don't see what's the problem. You know, he had another life. He has children, you know, with his ex-wife. So, I mean, I'm not trying to come up in there and erase everything that was going on before, but, you know, just with some respect and decency and maturity for about 4 of them. And that's about it.
She act too immature. Mm-hmm. Very immature for her age.
Yes. She'll run and cry in a corner. She'll go lock herself in the room somewhere. She's a runner.
She'll drag herself down the road, wig all to the side. She don't care. No shoes on. Yep. That's her.
Yeah.
She'll look like something wrong with her.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Real easy and fast. So he asked her, you know, you like the house? And she's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll only stay here for 6 months and leave. And he said, you ain't even been here 1 day and you already talking about you want to leave. Mm-hmm. This ain't going right. I mean, they have a beautiful, sunroof in the living room, moon ceiling, and beautiful skyline, light hue blue coming through the house. No one's there. The daughter's room is fully decorated for a toddler. I mean, girl, you could just walk in and make it home. I get it's an old senior community and there's nothing for you to do but knit. Girl, find something to do. Y'all gonna take several of it. Y'all never even gonna be at that house. Y'all gonna be taking vacations all the time. Mm-hmm. Just ask him.
Yep.
He ain't gonna be home for 3 weeks. He gonna let you go out the country, let you go to another state and shop in LA. Girl, you being stupid. You better start thinking smart about this. Some people don't be knowing how good they have it till they got to go get it for themselves.
All right.
That was Mark and Mina, y'all. It ain't gonna work.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. She's already acting ungrateful, and you just got there. You don't even appreciate that he has a home for you to come to.
It's gonna have to be some him staying buzzed or staying gone. Away from home, working a month instead of 3 weeks. Just adding that extra week.
Yes. And then having a wedge between him and his daughter. Because they're not going to talk much if he decides to stay with you.
The daughter doing too much.
She is.
I'm going to say that. Just shut up right now, girl, and let the man be young and have fun.
Right.
We're going to see what happened with this episode, guys. Mm-hmm. You got anything more to add?
No.
That was 90 Day Fiance episode 2. Stay tuned for episode 3 on the next video, guys.
Yes.
We out.
We're coming at you.
Peace.